Welcome to Status Coup. My name is Jason Peters. I am reporting live from the JTD camp. That's the James Talib Dean homeless encampment on 22nd and the Parkway in the heart of Philadelphia. Today is July 10th, and they have learned that the city intends to kick them out on July 17th, 1 week from today. It is pouring rain, and it is a chaotic day here at the camp. I just spent a few hours, and I talked to Leonard and Janelle Flowers, who are some of the leadership here at the camp. They have been here since day number 2, night number 1. They were one of the first 5 camps here. The camp has now grown to be over 300 people large, and there's a second camp on 22nd and Ridge that is growing in size as we speak. Here are some of what they have to say.
I'm at a campsite on 22nd Street in Philadelphia.
How long have you been here?
A little over a month.
Okay, and what exactly is going on here for anyone who may be unfamiliar with the situation?
This is a peaceful protest. We are here to see if we can get the government to help us out with housing. As I said before, we have people here that's, mentally ill, ex-military, ex-cons. There's people that can't get the proper housing because they can't get the proper job. So we're here to try to get housing for people that can't afford housing.
How are you guys dealing with the heat in mid-July?
Pretty well. We got a little cooling station here. We a bunch of fans. We make sure to try to have plenty of water to give out, so we're doing pretty good.
So Janelle, we're out here in the rain. You are the head nurse here at the JTD camp, and today you have learned that the camp is to be shut down on July 17th by the city. What are your initial thoughts and procedures moving forward?
We're gonna move forward. We're gonna keep fighting until our demands are met. Just like we're out here fighting the rain, we're gonna keep fighting until we get what we want from the city. They know we have demands, and they're not complicated ones. And they can, unless they have somewhere to take us, they can try to shut it down, but it's not gonna shut down the movement. It ain't gonna shut down the protest. It's gonna keep going on. And blindsiding people is not okay. These are real lives. That's the whole point of why we're fighting. Where's the equality and understanding and fair communication? You think just because you put something
You say blindsided. Have you not been able to negotiate with the city?
No, we haven't, because they haven't made an attempt to negotiate with us. They'll tell us one thing, they'll say they'll have a meeting with us, and then those meetings never happen, and then they go and take things into their own hand, like posting up these signs trying to get rid of us.
They say that the city came and someone assaulted a member of the city. What is your response to that?
That is a lie and nothing but propaganda.
Here is a hypothetical. If someone from the city got attacked, what would actually have happened? Wouldn't that be like a major news story?
Exactly. That would have been on every news outlet, locally and probably nationally, because of the fact that we also are backed by Black Lives Matter.
Okay, do you have anything else that you think people should know about your movement or your cause? Why are you out here? Why do you continue to do what you do?
We're out here because we want to get from being out here. We want proper housing. We want all the basic necessities that any other person on God's green earth has, which is shelter, proper food, proper water, proper medical care. I don't know, for the police to actually protect and serve us and not beat us up and throw us to the wayside.
Here's my last question for you. It was something I had heard you say yesterday, is that if they just gave you abandoned houses, you'd be able to fix them up and be able to do anything. Talk to me about what you'd be willing to do for housing.
Like I said, they have all this money, they have all these buildings. If someone who didn't have to be out in a tent came looking for housing, they'd find a way to help them. And they'd give them a house. They'd give them an apartment building. Give us an apartment building. We'd fix it ourselves so we can get these people off the streets. You guys have buildings that you're selfishly holding on to when you could be out here helping us. Like, this is a very simple solution to a way too long overdue problem.
So I talked to you yesterday and it was bright and sunny out. Talk to me about what the difference is of being out here in the rain today.
Well, being out in the rain, it make it more difficult because now we gotta service people that didn't have tents. We gotta make sure they get shelter over their head. And donations. People may think we got thousands in tents. We don't. We got to hustle and bustle to get these
what would you
things.
say to anyone who thinks that you guys are spoiled out here and you guys have access to all this money and tents and stuff?
We ain't got access to a lot of money. Majority of our stuff coming is donations. And trust me, it's not cash donations that come here. Once in a while they do, and we got somebody that save and put up the money. And when emergency come, we go get the things that's needed. But it's not a lot of money.
There's something that you actually seem a little bit passionate about. I brought it up once, and now you keep bringing it up. Talk to me about the what is it, like the water system that you guys have set up? It's like, what do you call it, plumbing, kind of?
Yeah, it's actual plumbing. We had a donor. Somebody donated the plumbing, the sinks, and everything. Now we got 4 running sinks throughout the camp.
Yeah, and how are the sinks set up?
The sinks are set up with incoming water, and it also had drain-offs to go straight into the street.
Got it. What are your thoughts on how they've done this, or including you guys in the conversation?
They didn't include us into the conversation as far as disbanding the camp and when they was going to do it. We heard rumors, but did anybody actually literally come talk to us? No. I think they may have talked to one person, but I'm not too sure, so I'm not going to put that out there that they did. But as far as I know, they ain't come tell us.
Leonard, have you ever talked to a representative from the city?
Once, yes, I have.
And was it a constructive conversation? Has anything from that conversation moved forward?
Yeah, it was a good conversation, and I believe what they said. But no, nothing else happened.
Instead, you guys are getting kicked out on the 17th.
Yeah, we're getting kicked out on the 17th, but God is good. We got plans.
Gotcha.
We was waiting for that day. We knew that eventually it was going to happen.
Kicked out?
Yeah, eventually, yes. Because they not going to let, I'm going to call it a tent city, pop up in a city. But trust me, these encampments ain't going nowhere.
Until what?
Until we get what we need. It's not just asking, it's a need. And as I say, they got abandoned buildings, they got grant money that's not being used. Help us. That's all we asking for.
What are some of the issues with trying to get a job without housing?
All right, the thing is, it's so hard to get a job without a housing. First of all, we ain't got mailing address. Ain't nowhere to shower. My question is, who wants somebody having a job interview that come in there with dirty clothes? Their body is dirty. They not gonna want to interview you, and if they do, you're not getting a job.
And how would you get the interview?
And how would you get the interview? That's the whole thing. We ain't got no proper place for phone calls, mailing. They got places where you can get mail, but check this out. They only open at certain days of the week. Some of them open all the time, but a lot of us don't know about them places. So say I get a job interview, I don't have no email, no phone, and I gotta wait for a letter. The letter come on Monday, the interview on Wednesday, but I can't get to my mail until Thursday. Now I done missed the interview.
And even without a phone?
And even without a phone.
How many people in the camp do you think have a phone?
Out of 200 people, maybe 12. Because we don't have mailing addresses to get welfare, to get Obama phone.
So you can't even get access to public public funds because you don't have a house.
Yeah. You know, because without an address, you're not getting no welfare. You know, I don't know if a P.O. box works and all that. I'm not too sure. But I know if you don't have an address, you're not getting any funds.
In closing, the residents of the JTD camp on 22nd and the Parkway in Philadelphia have been given until July 17th, 2020 to be evacuated or essentially be evicted. The idea is that police would come and they'd bring dumpsters and throw all of the homeless people's stuff away. This is common practice and is something that is referred to as a service day. Many of the residents who are at the current encampment have dealt with service days in the past, previously under the convention center as well as at the Philadelphia airport, and they are pretty much prepared for what's about to happen. But that's all from me, from Philadelphia. My name is Jason Peters at jpeters2100. Thanks for checking in with Status Coup.
Hope you enjoyed that last video. Hop on over to statuscoup.com where you can sign up for our email list and become a member for as low as $5 to $10 a month. Membership is how we grow. That's statuscoup.com/join. And remember, join our email list so we can grow the revolution with you.